Hello boyo and welcome back to Try Guys, Try Adultery. If you haven't been living under a rock for the last week, you know the Try Guys have recently removed Ned Fulmer from all future videos and from the company as a whole. And that is because it came out that he was cheating on his wife, Ariel Fulmer. I'm sure many of you know, but the Try Guys, they came from Buzzfeed and now they have gathered millions of subscribers on their own channel. And the Try Guys have put in a ton of money and energy into what the channel is today. And so last night on October 3rd, they came out with a statement as to why Ned will no longer be involved with the company at all. There was a lot said on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, but nothing said quite as much as Eugene's face throughout the whole video. If I were Ned, I would sleep with one eye open because Eugene was mad, he is serving, and he's coming for you. I'm not going to talk too much more about this because it's literally everywhere, but the reason I'm talking about it is just a few weeks ago, we were talking about Adam Levine's cheating scandal. Ned's scandal came from fans posting pictures of another employee at the Try Guys, Alex Hearing, out with Ned Fulmer from Twitter and Reddit, and I thought that was interesting because Adam's scandal came out because a self-proclaimed Instagram model posted almost like a confession or something out of nowhere on TikTok.
I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off because I've retaken this like 10 times now.
You ripped that Band-Aid off.
I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. This is how he came back into my life.
Well, now that's a way to come back into someone's life. Serious question though. I'm having another baby, you know, with my wife, the Victoria's Secret model that already has 2 kids. Yeah, I'm having another one. But like, I really want to name it Sumner. Well, it's a good thing he stated that he's dead serious because that's insane. I think even he knows that's insane. Wow. What do other people think about this? Let's go ahead and look at the comments. Girl, how did you not know this man was married? Yeah, it's a pretty well-known thing, I'm not gonna lie. Did I miss the apology or is that another video? I don't know, was it in another video? Let's find out. It's no secret he's been married for a decade. The only victim here is his wife and children. Well, she responded to that. Let's see what she thinks.
I didn't want people to look at it and think like, oh, she's playing the victim. But in reality, it had the opposite effect.
But you were playing the victim. You literally said that's how I was manipulated into this, but whatever. That's not me, not getting into it. It is truly unreal how fucking hot you are. If I'm not mistaken, he sent a very similar message to another girl. And then another girl after that. And then like another girl. I mean, shit, even I got a message from Adam Levine. I'm sure some of you have already seen this before, but the comments brought up a good point in saying that it almost feels like she's not sorry about it. Borderline bragging that this happened.
At the time, you know, I was young, I was naive, and I mean, quite frankly, I feel exploited. So
after she decided to try and defend her situation, stating, you know, she's young, naive, new to LA, you know, LA things, you wouldn't understand. It's just amazing how 3 months she's, you know, a changed woman. Anyways, Adam is 100% in the wrong, and his wife and children are the real victims. He also confirmed all of this information himself. Ned also confirmed all the information in his scandal. So unfortunately, this is all true. So the interesting thing about these 2 cases that both of these men made their families a huge part of their identity. Adam would post about his wife all over his Instagram, made a whole music video about loving women, and even had his own wife and child in the video. It seemed that he really, really loves his wife and was completely happy being a family man. And shit, Ned made it part of his whole character to bring up his wife in every video whenever he had the chance. They made a cookbook, they made a podcast, they even went on tours to show how to build healthy relationships. Oops. Honestly, you can make a drinking game of how often he says, my wife.
My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife.
But honestly, I don't think you'd survive that. So don't do that. So Ned really fumbled the bag and he's now missing out on the Food Network deal the Try Guys have. And the Try Guys also filmed a bunch of videos that now have to be scrapped completely because of Ned's involvement. So now all of that money, time, energy, it's all got to be scrapped and nobody can get any of that back. And if you look at their channel and social media now, the other Try Guys were quick to cut him out of everything. Like they did not waste 1 second getting rid of Ned. I really like the way that they handled it because they did not make any excuses for his actions and they seemed to be genuinely upset. And I think they handled it the best they could because this was messy. This is messy. What's funny to me though is that they thought they could get away with it. Being so popular on the internet and everyone knowing who you are, it's gonna be very, very hard to keep anything private. Apparently Ned and Alex were confused that they were getting noticed at a Harry Styles concert. Isn't that like the Try Guys' target audience? Of course you're gonna get noticed. And Adam Levine of Maroon 5, sort of like an Avatar situation. It's nobody's favorite movie, and nobody really talks about it, but you know, everyone's seen it. That's Maroon 5. Adam is so far into his career at this point, he's basically a household name. So I feel like he should have known one of the girls that he DM'd would out him for clout, similar to what Sumner did. Like, what about Sumner made you think she wouldn't do that? And Ned. Fucking Ned. He was cheating with someone who was already engaged, so they had no reason to say anything. But these are both big internet personalities just walking around like they didn't post a video that got millions of views. Like they work at a TGI Fridays or something and nobody's gonna know who they are. No hate, TGI Fridays. Love you. So it's just shocking to me how bold these men are, thinking they can just cheat and nobody's gonna care. Not to mention that Ariel and Behati both have their own careers with their own fans and their own followers. So yeah, people are going to be upset. And I'm not saying the only reason you shouldn't cheat is because you'll get caught and have all these consequences. But I'm saying you're very dumb for thinking you could get away with it. I'm not trying to send any hate to anybody involved in this because the real victims are Ariel, Behati, their children, and Alex's fiance. In the video that the Try Guys just released, Eugene also made a really good point that women are treated a lot harsher in these situations. So we shouldn't be putting all the blame on the women that these men cheated with because they did not take a vow and have a wife and kids at home. One thing that I've seen between both of these a lot is, you cheated on your wife with her? Just a lot of bashing the other woman's looks. Both Ned and Adam had conventionally attractive wives, so clearly it's more than just looks. I just think men are getting a little too bold. Don't cheat on your wife. I don't know, anyways, that's the video. Comment down below some baby names so that we can give Adam more ideas, because Sumner is not a good baby name. All right, until next time, bye.